Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rise or Die podcast. This is yours truly, Stephen M. Lowisz for episode 91, Income is Built by People. So I've made some big moves in the last 24 hours in my business. For example, I fired one person, realized that she hadn't actually done shit in 3 days or so, and I hired another person, my own wife, Rachel. Now, this is really interesting. I swore I'd never work with my wife. Just because I respect our relationship, and we used to go at it a lot. Now, there's been a huge dynamic shift for us, and it's been wonderful. I am not the brains. She certainly is. In fact, I don't know what I am. I can close deals. I'm really good at that for both me and my clients. But the brains, man, that's really more up her alley. And then Chris, he's one of the hardest workers I've ever met. He helps us crank a ton of stuff out and helps with some of the ideas as well. But what I realized in this experience of, in the last month, I've had to let go of 2 people. I've brought on a lot of contractors as well. So it more than evens out. I have more manpower than I used to. But I've had to let 2 people go. I hired my own wife. Things have just been weird. I'm actually interviewing someone later this week for another full-time job. So we are growing. Things are going well. But here's the key piece that I realized in this entire experience. Income is built by people. It's not built upon products and services. You could have the world's best product or best service in the freaking world. Okay, you could be cheaper, you could be 10 times better, and you can be 10 times faster. But at the end of the day, it's all about investing in people. If you want your income to grow, invest in people. If you want your business to grow, invest in people. If you want your marriage to grow, invest in people. Isn't that interesting? Our entire life is based on, the quality of our life is based on a game of investing in people. If you want to sell something, you invest in your leads and prospects. If you want to build a business, you invest in your own employees so that they can turn around and invest in your clients and prospects and leads and so forth. If you want your marriage to work, stop bitching about a shitty marriage and how awful your wife or husband is and just invest in them. It's really that simple. But it's so fucking powerful. I realize right now that I have 2 of the best people in the world working for me. It is just mind-blowing. I know I have so much certainty right now in my life just because I'm surrounded by 2 people that are going to kick ass with me. And I'm going to do everything that I possibly can to make sure that they both succeed and we all make a whole lot of money. It's all about investing in people. I was up till, I think it was from 7 to 10. So after I got back from the gym, from 7 to 10, I did another 3 hours of work. I probably did 13, 14 hours yesterday. I don't know. I lost count. But I was working for a client. Nothing was pressing. Nothing's due tomorrow. But we're getting ready for a launch a month down the road. And I realized that I needed to invest more into that client. It's all about investing. I used to be horrible at this. I naturally am a super selfish person. It's all about me, my ambitions, my goals, etc. I'll be the first one to donate money or give the shirt off my back, but in the grand scheme of things, I care more about my ambitions than people. At least that's my natural tendency. But I'm never going, and neither are you, we're never going to reach our targets, our goals, whatever you want to call them, if we're not willing to invest in people. Income is built upon people. Simple as that. Now, where cross-body being balance in business, and actually specifically, let's narrow it down today. Specifically in balance in business, where do you need to invest in people? Where are you lacking an investment in your wife? When's the last time you took her out on a date night? Did I just piss you off? My marriage changed when I started investing in my wife. First, every single day, I write her a little love note. And then every week, I take her on a date night, at least one. If we can get into, awesome. In business, whether you're an individual contributor or you're an entrepreneur or you're a CEO with 5,000 people underneath you, doesn't really matter. How are you going to invest in someone today? Not tomorrow, but today. And I don't care if you're listening to this at 11:59 p.m. Who are you going to send a text to right now and let them know that you appreciate them, that you love them, that you honor them, so on and so forth. That's what I'll leave you with today for episode 91. Income is built by people. As always, you can send me an email, hate mail, whatever, at steven@invictus.co. In addition, subscribe to some of our exclusive content at riseordiepodcast.com. And lastly, share this podcast with someone that you want more for out of their life, someone that needs a little kick in the ass every day, just like you get from me. I'll talk to you tomorrow for episode 92.